Though it's fairly easy to get started off as a freelancer, it takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and much more to generate sustainable income and become a successful freelancer. Studies show that most freelancers tend to give up on their freelancing dream in less than 1 year. And that's exactly the reason why the base of the pyramid of freelancing industry is so overcrowded and only a handful of freelancers make it to the top. In this video, we'll be talking about top 5 aspects that every freelancer needs to work on in order to succeed. And if you're new to my channel, I'm Shumona and I'm on a mission to help content writers build successful, sustainable and fulfilling career. So if you are an aspiring freelancer or a freelancer, do consider subscribing to this channel for more insights and valuable strategies. And with that, let's get started with today's video. The first aspect is high quality work. Though it's probably the most obvious thing, it might sound very commonsensical, but trust me, I have come across a number of content writers who claim to provide good quality work, but in reality, their quality of writing is just average or below average. And the bigger challenge is that they themselves are not aware of the fact that their writing quality is not good. So, consciously evaluate your own work quality and ensure that your quality of work is good, not just in terms of your writing skills and your language expertise, but also whether you meet deadlines regularly, whether you communicate well with clients, and all of that. So, if you identify a gap in this aspect, fix this the first thing. Because if you do everything right, but your quality of writing is average, you will not be able to sustain in the long run. The second aspect is continuous learning. A freelancer's life is a busy one. We get stuck in the state of doing things, finding clients, pitching to clients, doing the work, and this keeps happening on a repeat mode. And with a repetitive cycle like this, we often forget to make time for ourselves, make time to learn new things. And the minute you close yourself to learning, you will stagnate your growth. You'll be frustrated as you'll not be able to reach that level of freelancing career that you always aspired for. So stay open to learning. Growing as a freelancer is not about putting your nose down and doing the hard work. To truly grow as a freelancer, you have to keep your eyes open to new opportunities, to learn more. Never assume that you know everything, and don't let your frustration, ego, or lack of confidence stop you from learning. The third aspect is goal setting. Your subconscious mind is super powerful, and to get your subconscious mind to drive your success, you need to set goals. Goal setting is all about using the power of your subconscious and holding yourself accountable by writing down your daily goals, your short term goals, your long term goals, and so on. When setting goals, use SMART approach. SMART is the acronym for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. So, when creating goals, be specific and write down the goals in measurable terms. So, instead of just saying that I want to get more clients, you can set your goal as I want to double the number of referral clients by so and so date. So this makes it more measurable and more specific. The second thing you need to ensure is that your goals are realistic and achievable. Say for instance, your current monthly income is $200 a month, whereas you set a goal for the next month as $2,000 a month. This is clearly unrealistic and you cannot achieve this goal suddenly. So if you want to earn $2,000 a month, you will need to set up a gradual progression plan, break up the bigger goal into smaller attainable goals, and then in the next 3 months you can plan to achieve that $2,000 target. And finally, your goal needs to be time bound. Every goal that you write needs to have a specific timeline by when you will be completing it. For instance, if you want to work more with more startups, you can probably mention in your goal that I want to start networking with startups, and by the end of this month I'll have meetings set up with 3 startups. So that makes the goal time bound. The fourth aspect is self discipline. When you work as a freelancer, you get a lot of freedom in terms of your work timings, work location, work ethics, and all of that. But if you miss deadlines, if you deliver substandard quality of work, you'll end up upsetting your clients. And this will lead to losing not just one client, but also losing your credibility. So take up responsibility. When you work as a freelance content writer, you need to churn out high quality content every single day. And excuses like creative block or writer's block are just luxuries that you cannot afford, because only thing that matters to the client is the value that you add to them. So take up the responsibility, own up the responsibility, and deliver the content irrespective of the fact whether you are motivated to work that day or not. And being motivated to work every day is unrealistic. You will not be motivated to write every day. You will not be motivated to work every day. And so you need to have a strong self discipline in place to ensure that you perform consistently. to ensure that you are self-disciplined, organize your day, plan your calendar, practice time blocking, and all of this will help you perform consistently each day, every day. Now, the fifth aspect, persistence. If you're a kind of person who tends to give up when there is a challenge, you're going to find freelancing difficult. And this is because freelancing requires you to be persistent throughout. To win clients, you will have to be persistent in marketing and sales. To deliver value to clients, you have to churn out high quality work every single day. When client pulls back a project, when you face a rejection from a client, you still need to be persistent. You need to be professional and keep going. Move on to the next client and find the next job. I have a complete video on dealing with rejections, and I'll put the link of that in the description box below. So when you have the right mix of all these aspects, high quality work, continuous learning, being goal oriented, being self-disciplined and persistent, nothing can stop you from being successful. Otherwise, you'll always remain that incredibly skilled writer who never really succeeded as a freelancer. So identify your gaps and work towards becoming that ace freelancer. And with that, I come to the end of today's video. Happy hustling, guys. Bye bye.